Have you ever been disappointed by a marketing agency where they get you all excited about high quality new patients flowing into your practice, to only be disappointed by a crazy volume of low quality leads that creates an unbelievable bottleneck in your practice, or by a skyrocketing new patient acquisition cost? The pain of that. But to be fair, it's not all their fault. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what you can do to skyrocket your success with an agency or by your own marketing efforts. Let's dive in. Step number one to dramatically improve your marketing starts with an offer. Now, an offer is an opportunity for a patient to experience you and your brand without a lot of risk. You see, the barrier for most patients is that they just don't know you, like you, or trust you yet, and that is why they need an experience to gain that trust. How do we lower the risk, increase trust, so that they can move forward with a true exam and diagnostic process so that you can prepare a treatment plan for them to help them obtain back their quality of life? That offer is built with very key step-by-step things that are valuable to a patient. One of the most important and valuable things to a patient is understanding. When I worked with patients through a consultation and connecting why they kept having a recurring health problem, or where the health problem actually originated from, or what were the things that were driving this health problem where no other practices were solving it. Other providers had failed them and weren't able to help them. But in a consultation, we were able to connect pieces for them that no other physician had. We were able to provide for them a treatment that normally wouldn't be reimbursed by insurance, so we were able to provide that for them. Now, every state has very specific laws that you definitely want to make sure you're in compliance with. But the offer is, how valuable is it? Retail price, what would they pay, a specialist in another profession to obtain this? And what are you willing to give it to them to lower that barrier to come in to experience your practice? We have found a night and day conversion in those patients into a full paying exam and diagnostics when they get to come in for this experience. They raise their understanding of their condition. They now begin to know you, like you, trust you, and that is step one, because an agency doesn't know what you're willing to give. They don't know what you're capable of doing for patients, and when you can come up with that value and give them something valuable to go out into the marketplace and sell, this is now where you begin getting much better quality leads that are ready to come into your practice and begin the process to trust you. Now, before I go on to step two of improving your marketing, I have got an unbelievable gift for you. I just got done with a mastermind with some of our top performing providers where we really dove into the front desk. In fact, we took the outcome of that mastermind and we put it into a guide for you. It's the ultimate front desk checklist, and believe me, you want it. All you have to do to get it is comment below, "Front desk checklist, please," and our team will make sure you get your free copy. Step number two in improving your marketing is building value in your offer by showing the outcomes that they're going to experience in the offer. So if a patient is coming in for a screening, if they're coming in for consultation, if they're coming in for a fast pain away treatment, you want to focus on the outcome that they're going to get from taking this step. You see, I found too many doctors are trying to sell free, almost free, large value care plan, and the steps were small and then huge, and the patient wasn't ready to take that big step with you because they didn't have the full trust or understanding. In this process, we're just trying to identify step one, the value, the outcome of the experience. We want to produce content. In fact, your role as the primary owner of the practice, the driver of marketing, is to create content that promotes this offer, that breaks down the fundamental pieces of the offer, and sell the outcomes of the offer, the valuable thing that they're going to get by consuming the offer. It's understanding. For instance, if I took my vehicle into my mechanic because it was making some weird noises, I don't have enough mechanical knowledge to diagnose that myself. And so going in and having an expert look at my vehicle and be able to tell me exactly what is causing the problem and what it's going to take to solve it, I now can make a decision that I feel certain about, I feel in control about. And that's what patients want. They want certainty, they want to have control over their health. And this is what you're selling to them, is an opportunity to gain knowledge, understanding of their conditions so that they can then make educated decisions on the best path for them to gain back their quality of life. You need to sell the value of that first step, the offer. What is the value of the offer? What are they going to get on the other side of the offer? And that's what you should be creating content around so that your agency or you can be putting that everywhere in the digital universe. If you're loving these marketing tips, I've got another video that you're gonna love. It's 3 things about growing your practice that no certification course is gonna tell you. Click the link below so that you can watch that video after this one. Now, before I go on to marketing step number 3, I wanna give you one of the most requested things that I get as we're helping practices scale, and that is our free bonus system template. This is the framework of how you build a proper bonus system for your team to gamify, to make sure you properly incentivize them in success in growing your practice. Just put in the comments below, bonus system, and we will make sure you get your free copy today. All right, step number 3 in improving your marketing has everything to do with nurturing that patient from the second that they set an appointment to when they actually show up in the practice. And there's 3 things that I'm going to give you. Make sure you write these down. Number 1 is you want to make sure that they complete their new patient application, their paperwork, prior to the appointment. Hopefully you have online access to do this, or you can email a document that they can send back, but you want to get that before they actually show up into the practice. I remember the old days where patients would come in and I'd give them a clipboard and they'd fill it out. Gone are those days. We see new patient show rates skyrocket by just completing this step. Plus, it gives you and your team some time to review that paperwork and be ready to be present with that patient and know their history, know what they're suffering with, know more about them. And patients feel that. It's powerful. Step number 2 is we confirm that a patient is bringing their health partner. Now, a lot of coaching systems out there do this, like on the report of findings, but we have found by inviting them to bring a health partner on their first visit dramatically increases their show rate as well. They now have another person scheduled that they're working with. We don't want, their availability to dictate whether they can make it to the visit or not. But by inviting and confirming a health partner, this is now somebody who can actually be there to hear, to listen, to experience the consultation and the exam and diagnostic process. And there's amazing things that happen in that supportive process as they go through that together. Tip number 3 in increasing the show rate is by sending this patient a text with a video link. It's a video that we call What to Expect on Your First Visit. This is an amazing video that's an opportunity for you to speak to the patient and tell them a little bit about your story. This is a condensed version about why you became the healer, the physician, the practice owner that you are, why you picked this specific condition to specialize in, why you became an expert. What were you frustrated with in our traditional healthcare systems that led you to discover this new way? And how is this new way now creating unbelievable, unprecedented outcomes with your patients? And you can even give them a little bit of an office tour, show them the room where they're going to be getting the consultation exam. And then you're going to say in the video, but don't take it from me, this is a patient that was in your shoes just a short few months ago. And I want to share with you their transformation, the step that you're about to take of coming into our practice for their first visit. And then that transitions into a testimonial. This is a patient with their similar condition who's now telling their story, how they went other places. Nobody else could figure out their healthcare condition, but they came to an expert. They applied your way, your method of treatment, and they can't believe what they're capable of doing again. The quality of life that has come back. If they consume that video prior to coming in on this first visit, that know you, like you, trust you, that time, we can condense it. And now they coming in desiring your patient transformation, hoping that you accept them as a patient, hoping that you accept their case. And that is a very different experience than some cold lead coming off Facebook that has no clue who you are. This is marketing transformation. This is what a data-driven doc focuses on so that they can scale their marketing, make their marketing agency successful, or make their own marketing even more successful. This is the Data-Driven Practice, and we actually have a Turn Your Data into Dollars free challenge that will help you build some of this content, help you test some of your messaging. It's free. The value of it, though, is unreal, where I will personally work with you in a virtual challenge, live Zoom sessions, where we are going to help you build your marketing assets to create more magnetic attraction into your practice. And if you want to participate in our next challenge, go ahead and comment below, challenge accepted. And we will make sure that you get all the information you need to become a data-driven doc. I will see you in the challenge.